Yo yo yo! This is also known as Spielgum, also known as Facialgum, also known as Grunt. Yeah, this team's called Grunt. And this is Pokemon Masters EX. Hello everyone! This is my very first re-evaluation of a Who to Scout for video. So basically, this is a part, consider this as a part 2 of my Who to Scout for video series. Thing is, most of the sync pairs, actually every single one in this video has already come out, so it's easy to make this one. For my other Who to Scout for videos, normally some sync pairs come out by the middle of the month, by the end of the month, so it's a little bit harder to do these evaluation videos. But for this, at least for this one, well, we're already done with getting Lillie, with N, and with Steven. Yes, this is a stream. This is a stream. Anyway, guys, so yeah, after getting Lillie, after getting N, after getting Steven, when is the anniversary for Saul's intro? What do you mean, Roy? My intro? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna discuss my thoughts on these sync pairs. Let me know what you think about these sync pairs as well as we continue discussing. So, we have Lillie, who came out like exactly, I think exactly 1 week before this. Yeah, a little bit more than 1 week. We have N, who is coming out like 6 days, who came out like 6 days before. We have Steven, who came out quite recently. And then we have the banners, which this banner is going to end on September 15. And this banner is going to end on September... Towel. Get lost. Yellow towel. Cannot see the date. 16! What other intro you have? Is it more than 1 year? Yes, I think so. I've started that intro for a very long time, I think. So, yeah. How are they? How are they? So let me just quickly revisit each one. Lillie with Moongeist Beam, with Moonblast, with Potion, with Shining Moonlight, Shining Hope, Moongeist Beam, Alola Flagbearer, Healthy Benefits, Super Preparation for Rejuvenate 6, and Critical Strike 2. Moongeist Beam ignores passive skills, so perfect to use on... Like, if you actually tried using Lillie against the Legendary Arena right now... who is the Legendary Arena right now? Is it Cresselia? Or someone? Anyway, if you actually try it on Legend... What the heck? I'm pressing down! I'm pressing down and the volume keeps going up. What? What the heck? Look at the volume! Look at the volume! What? What the heck just happened? Pokemon Masters, what's up? Why is my volume not go? It's still not going down! What in the world? This is the first time this happened! What? What in the world? What in the world? What is wrong? Anyway, if you actually go to Legendary... Never mind, no Legendary Arena is available. Oh, it's my phone. Let me restart my phone. Weird. Anyway, so if you, whatever legendary arena was before this, Moon Guys, if the opponent has a passive skill that, you know, lowers the damage, Moon Guy's beam will ignore that passive skill and just land massive damage. I think I showcased that in my Lillie. I forgot if it's 6-star EX video or was it the 3 out of 5 video, but I did showcase that. Moonblast has a 30% chance of lowering special attacks. Thank you. And Potion, you guys know what Potion does. You guys know what Shining Moonlight does. Shining Moonlight basically maximizes your critical hit rate as well as special attacks stat. Okay, my volume is going down. Okay, it's going down now. Why is the quality of the video not more than 144p? Set it. It should be higher. Let me watch my own video. How do I watch my own video? It should be more than 144p. Maybe it's your internet connection. Let's see. Lazada. This is not sponsored by Lazada. I'm watching it at 1080p. 1080p. I'm watching it at 1080p. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, I'm going back to this. How do you pronounce that? Nish Arj. Aryan. I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. Anyway, I'm probably not gonna discuss each one that in depth because I've already discussed this. And if you want an in-depth discussion, link is in the description down there. You can check out my Who to Scout for video. What I want to say is, are they as good as we thought? Lillie, yeah, Lily's not bad. Lillie can actually is assured to live for at least one enemy attack. Lillie will probably not die in the very first enemy attack, except on very special occasions where the enemy is just super overpowered. That probably will not happen unless you have the enemy attack and defense, or rather attack and special attack plus maximize all the attack stats of the enemy. Power on hit +1, power on hit +2, strength +6, strength +3, strength +2, strength +1. Probably you have to have all attack parameters on before Lillie will faint in one hit. I'm not even sure if that's enough to make Lillie faint. But in most cases, Lillie can tank at least one attack. In most cases. Now, if Lillie is manages to damage herself through confusion or poison or trap or weather effects like hail or sandstorm, she loses her healthy benefits 5, which cuts down the damage by half. And in that case, she can actually faint with one enemy attack. But with healthy benefits 5 active, as well as quite a nice, not too bad defense and special defense stat for a striker at least, for a striker of these capabilities, she's assured to last at least 2 enemy attacks. Possibly 3 enemy attacks. Thank you for subbing. Possibly 3 enemy attacks if you have danger damage guard, but I have encountered cases that Lillie is not able to trigger danger damage guard because the enemy cut Lillie's HP to like more than 1/2. And then the second attack of the enemy manages to just KO Lillie. So most of the time, Lillie should be able to tank at least 2 attacks before dying. 2 attacks. Possibly 3, possibly 4. But you're assured to last at least 2 attacks for Lillie, which is not too bad. Plus Moon Guy's Beam, aside from the slow speed for a 4 move gauge attack, you have to wait for this to load. Stop shipping Lillie X-Tack. But you know, if you don't have Lillie, the striker, the ghost type striker of your choice should be Morty. And Morty is actually very good. The thing with Morty is that it's slow to build him up. You have to use what's Morty's trainer move called? I forgot, but I think it increases 1 evasiveness stat as well as 1 attack and 1 special attack. Was that it? I forgot. Oh, wait, he has Dare Hit Plus or Pierce the Veil. I think it's attack and evasiveness, or was it attack, special attack, and evasiveness? I forgot, but I remember it increases the evasiveness stat. So the thing with Morty is that he's kind of slow to build up. If Morty has something as good as Shining Moonlight, which maximizes his stats immediately, Morty is extremely good. Although I wouldn't say Morty is bad, he's extremely good as a ghost type striker. He has Shadow Ball. So Morty works as both a physical and a special attacker. Shadow Ball is special. Shadow, oh my goodness, Phantom Force. Phantom Force is physical, and then his sync move is a physical attack as well. So, and you know, when Morty faints, he has like an explosion last word effect, which basically lands 1 final damage to the enemy, which if the opponent, if you're buffed enough and your stats are high enough, it can KO the enemy. So if you were to compare Lillie and Morty, I would not throw aside Morty and use Lillie forever, because I think Morty is still awesome. 3 out of 5 Morty is extremely good. Yes, Mewtwo is strong as heck, and we're gonna talk about Mewtwo later. I'm gonna talk about Mewtwo later. But if you were to ask me for ghost type strikers, you have a couple of choices. You have Lillie, you have, hello everyone, you have Lillie, you have Morty, you have Fantina, you have Foleyzarola, which is not exactly a striker, she's a tech sync pair. And she's very gimmicky, as I said, but she works well if the enemy is confused. But Lillie and Morty together, who will I choose? Well, if you do not have Morty, go for Lillie. If you have Morty, he's extremely good at 3 out of 5. Congratulations on N in a daily discount. Damn. Is that Ho-Oh better than 2nd anniversary units? Or is it Hoopa? Is it Hoopa or Ho-Oh? Oh, if you have Morty, definitely EX him. He's so good. He's so good. Plus, Phantom Force, you don't need a move gauge for that. Anyway, gonna move on. Double down 2 powers up sync moves. For Lillie, very good to have danger damage guard and healthy healing. Like, I've been using that for the longest time. Cut down your HP to half, you get danger damage guard active, which prevents you from getting damage by a normal attack and halves the sync move damage if the enemy attacks you with a sync move. Healthy healing basically gives you regen at the start of the battle. So, yeah. Because I summoned on Hoopa, got him in one multi. Hoopa is a very good psychic attacker. Psychic. But can he work as an off-type striker? Well, if you want to use off-types in Champion Stadium, you want to, as much as possible, have 6-star EX strikers. Because Sol, I love sync move countdown because your sync move are fast decrease. Yep. Healthy healing is a cool reference to Shadow Shield. I have no idea what Shadow Shield is. Oh my gosh. What the heck is Shadow Shield? Why don't I know that? Does danger... What was that? I lost that. Does danger damage guard trigger in Champion Stadium on ally half MP parameter? Oh, I did not know that. I don't think so, but let me try it out. Let me try it out. Interesting question. I don't think it will trigger. I don't think so, but let me try it out. Huh, interesting question. Champion Stadium, hard level 1. Reset, choose a random stage, choose half ally HP. Where is it? HP, ally HP -5 at start. Bring out New Year Lillie again, come on. Bring out Anniversary Lillie. Make sure my Anniversary Lillie has Danger Damage Guard. Yep, she has. And try her out in battle. Okay. Healthy benefits, no. Healthy benefits needs you to be at full HP. 3k, is it tomorrow that we get the 3k gems? Is it? Wait, let me confirm about the Danger Damage Guard. Okay, Danger Damage Guard did not activate, but once I got hit, Danger Damage Guard triggered. So, if you choose half HP at start, you do not get healthy benefits. You do not get Danger Damage Guard, but once you get hit, the next, rather, you will have Danger Damage Guard immediately after. Interesting question. I did not know that. So thank you for that question. And then, yeah, that is Anniversary Lillie. Now, let's move on first to N. And Anniversary N and RESHIRAM. So, you know, I asked you guys what you think about extend range. And most of us agreed that Dire Hit Plus and Truth Will Prevail will actually affect every single sync pair. And the sad reality is that it doesn't. Which brings my recommendation level for N quite lower than what I initially thought N would be as good as. So only Blue Flare and Noble Roar actually works for the extend range effect. Yeah, I thought that, you know, I was analyzing this and I saw a thread in Facebook talking about this. So they said, okay, Dire Hit Plus is an item and Truth Will Prevail is a trainer move and not a Pokemon move. And so the two of them do not work with extend range, which is very sad. Very sad because I honestly thought that he will work as both or as a striker, a tech, and a support. But now, he technically is a triple thing. Again, if you don't know, he actually has Blue Flare Pep Rally 1, which every time you use Blue Flare, if you have 3 out of 5, he can raise everyone's speed. So technically, he is still a support because he can, he can raise everyone's speed stat. And yes, that move gauge acceleration, but personally, move gauge acceleration is not that worthy to be a support classification for me. You have to like boost one stat or heal someone for, at least for me, to classify a sync pair as a support. So he can raise speed, which is fine, which is good. Blue Flare, people did the math. They said Blue Flare has a potential to somewhat be so near the damage of Archie. So he's one of the highest damage dealers in the game in terms of AoE attacks. In terms of single damage dealers, Red or Signasuit Red is still much stronger than N with Blast Burn. But in terms of fire or Blue Flare versus Heat Wave, Blue Flare actually is much stronger than Signasuit Red. If Mind Games 9 would actually trigger a Noble Roar. True, I'm not too disappointed with Mind Games 9 not working on Noble Roar, but that would be like so good if it will do. Piercing Blows is very similar to whatchamacallit, to Lillie's what is it? Moongeist Beam, which ignores passive skills. So if the enemy has a passive skill that reduces the damage, Piercing Blows actually ignores the passive skill as well. So that's that. And then, as you know, Noble Roar lowers all the enemies' lowers enemies attack and special attack stat. And that's it. That's all I want to say about N. Sadly, their hit plus and truth will prevail does not hit everyone, but as an anniversary unit, he's not half bad. He's not that bad. And now that I realize his hand should be behind this circle thing, I think that is how the image of N actually came out. So I'm gonna discuss these guys a little bit further later on as to who is the best one, I think, for newcomers in the game to get. And now we have come to Steven. Oh my goodness, Steven. Well. The Warzone uninstall server has ended after Rosa died in a nuzlocke. Steven's sync move sucks so bad that even with a super nice multiplier such as Clear Sync Up 5 and Clear Sync Up 9, it's still horrible as heck. His sync move damage is so bad. But I think Steven shares the same case as Emmet versus Olivia, in the sense that Emmet's sync move damage is not too good compared to Olivia's sync move damage. So if you want to use normal attacks, if you want a high DPS or whatever you want to call that, on normal attacks, you choose Emmet. If you want sync move damage, sync nuke, you choose Olivia. Same thing for this one. If you want attack damage, Dragon Ascent, Draco Meteor actually does really decent damage. The thing is, yes, the thing is, Emmet's sync move damage is not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, it's a little bit weaker than Olivia, but it's not bad. But Steven's sync move damage is just bad. Sky High will give you a super effective plus next. But it's still bad. So, I guess if you want to use Steven, you know, use Dragon Ascent, use Draco Meteor. It's really good. I mean, he can work as a tanker. Somewhat. Dragon Ascent raises your defense and special defense for frustrating enemies that like to hit you. You know, every time you use Dragon Ascent, your defenses go up. You get more tanky, more tanky, more tanky. So, somewhat works as a, not as good as a tanker as Lillie, but he can somewhat tank a little bit, but not too much, just a little bit. And his sync move damage is bad. But aside from the sync move damage, good form is actually not too bad. Not too bad. Every time you use Draco Meteor, your Draco Meteor gets stronger. But again, guys, it's absurd that only the speed stat goes up when you use a sync. When you Mega Evolve, it's absurd that only speed goes up. And this is wrong. This is just plain wrong. Now, I know a lot of you have already sent feedback to DNA. We will know what will happen once the data mine comes out. If there's an update to Steven, we will know probably this coming week or next week. Actually, yeah, we should know soon. Either this week or next week, yeah. If Steven gets a buff or not. If he doesn't get a buff, well, we have to live with what Steven has. But if he gets a buff, I hope, well, probably the sync move will not increase in damage, but I'm hoping that the attack stat and the special attack stat will increase by a lot. 90, 80, at least 80. 200, 300 something. Make the attack stat and special attack stat 300 something. Or else, it's just sad. 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 But, again, the physical Dragon Ascent and Draco Meteor is not that bad. But the sync move damage is bad. So, we're done. Now, we're back to the screen. What is the best sync pair to summon out of the three of them? Well, here, newcomers will hopefully find this info helpful. Probably the old-timers will not find this extremely helpful, but newcomers. Let us talk about the main story and the available sync pairs. Lillie, ghost type. Fairy type. Do we get a ghost type in main story? Yes. We get Acerola for free. What does Acerola have? She has Astonish. How much damage does Astonish do? Practically nothing. What do you want to use Acerola on? Sandstorm. And that's it. Sandstorm. Fairy type. What fairy types do we get? We do. Valerie. Valerie, you can get her somewhere chapter 20 or something. Above 20 or lower type 20 something. Is Valerie good? So-so, but we have a very good fairy type right now. We have Sycamore. We have Sycamore right now. So, do you need another fairy type? Probably not. Sycamore can work well. But do you need a ghost type? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Next. N. Fire types. Do we get a fire type in the game? Yes, we do. We get Flannery. Is Flannery good? Flannery has burn synergy 10. Flannery has fortuitous. She has fortuitous, which basically has a chance of increasing one stat every time you attack. She has impervious, which allows nothing to be lowered, no stat to be lowered. She can raise her critical hit rate. She is tanky, and she can burn the enemy. She also has critical strike 5. Is Flannery good? Yes! She's extremely good. Does she have a sync grid? Yes, she has a sync grid. Then there's Flint. Is Flint free? Yes, Flint is free. Flint has a sync grid. Flint, I don't see a lot of people using Flint. I see more people using Flannery than Flint. Is Flint good? Well, at least you get 2 fire types in main story, and at least one of them is good. So do you need an additional fire type? No, and at the same time yes as well, because this guy can hit everyone. Meanwhile, Flannery and Flint can only hit one enemy. Ho-Oh! Ho-Oh is good, but Ho-Oh is not available right now. Next, Steven. Do we get a flying type? Yes! Until now, we have one of the best flying types in the game in the form of Skyla. Is Skyla good? Are you kidding me? Is Skyla good as an attacker? Well, if you haven't tried Skyla's ramming speed build, she actually can land quite decent damage with ramming speed build. And I think she every time you use a sync move using Skyla, you have a potential on increasing her attack stat as well as everyone attack stat. So, is Skyla good? Yes, she is amazing. Do you need another flying type? This one? Not too much. Then there's Dragon. Steven also has Dragon. Wait, is it okay to tank Lunala? If you don't have any other tankers, which you should have, just use another tanker. Dragon type. Do we have dragon types right now? Yes, we do. We have Cyrus. Cyrus is still available. Cyrus has critical strike 9. He has catastrophe 2. If you give him critical strike 2, he gets critical strike 11. So go get Cyrus if you don't have a dragon type. Their events are ending on I think the 15th or something. So Claire and Kingdra, that's true. But Claire and Kingdra are so weak compared to Cyrus, so just get Cyrus instead. So out of the 3, what should beginners or newcomers in the game? I know Skyla is a support, but she can work as a striker. She's not bad. Skyla, if you haven't used Skyla ever as an attacker, you have to try it out. She is good. Oh yeah, Iris too. Iris does not have a multiplier though for the sync move. Meanwhile, Cyrus just deals very insane damage. So Cyrus way better than Iris for me. Although if you 6-star EX Iris, you can hit everyone. So, yeah. Who do you need out of the three? You have a fire type in the game. And, you know, the chances of getting another fire type, Ethan, quite a lot. If you cannot get Signasuit Red or Leon or something, you also have Hilda, if you actually get Hilda. You have Kiawe, which can actually deal quite awesome damage as well. You also have Torchic for free, which Torchic probably you will not use as an attacker anyway. And then, who else do you get as a random gacha pull? You have 5 out of 5 Lillie. Congratulations. So fire types, there are so many fire types in the game that you can get that I do not exactly recommend you to. If you have limited gems, oh yeah, Serena! I totally forgot about Serena. No, the 3,000 gems is not tomorrow. I think. You have Lizzie with flamethrower, no. So, and then flying types. With all the complaints about Nate in the past, with Nate stats very low, Nate actually deals more damage than Steven in terms of sync move. And he has so many multipliers with aerial Ace that Nate is actually a very good sync pair. Blue sync move is not too good, but at least I think Steven's sync move damage is stronger than Blue. But or maybe not. I'm not sure. But Blue has Hurricane, which is kind of good. Another alternative. Aside from Blue and Nate, there are not too many available flying type strikers. There's Lysander if you're willing to pull on the Pokefair banner. There is New Year Lance, which is not available right now but will be available very soon. Divya, hello. So, in terms of flying types, there's Blue, there's Nate. There's at least 2 of them. Meanwhile, Lillie, Ghost type. If you were to ask me, it's only... You only want to use Morty as a striker. Fantina is like there if you do not have Morty. But there are not too many Ghost type strikers. You can use Mewtwo. So if you were to ask who among the 3 to choose, it's Lillie. Because I think she's very friendly to new players. Get that half damage at the start, healthy benefits. If you manage to 3 out of 5 her, you can get healthy healing, which is extremely helpful. And then there's potion to recover health. And then one attack or one trainer move maximizes special attack and critical hit rate immediately. Now, if I'm not mistaken, she also gets Rejuvenate 6. Is that a passive skill of hers? Yeah. So every time she uses a sync move, your sync move or your move gauge fills up instantly. And then every time she uses an attack, whether it's Moonblast or Moongeist Beam, there's always a chance that the next attack is gonna be stronger. Shining Moonlight MP Refresh, hey, is not bad. You actually use it on irritating opponents like Lear, who snatch your stats away. So, yeah, that's what I think about new players getting out of the three, it's Lillie for me. After trying all of them out, my evaluation is that you have to get Lillie. New players, get Lillie. Get Lillie. Now, as you can see over here, most of the banners end on September 15/16. And right now, the first seasonal banner is active. I have already shared my thoughts on the seasonal banners, and if you want to watch them, you can click on the description down below and check out my evaluation for all the seasonal sync pairs. I'm probably gonna browse through each one again later. But now, I want to insert a topic that I have not yet discussed, which is a new one, which is this guy. This guy. Hello, Giovanni. Now, if you check the English Pokemon Masters Twitter page, it says coming September 15, 2021. Again, these are Western dates. If you live in Asia or anywhere in the East, that's September 16 and not September 15. September 16. The Kanto prelude of 16. So, Mewtwo is coming. And I want to share something with you guys. Give me a sec as I open this. This is the Japanese Famitsu magazine, guys. I got myself a copy of a physical copy of this magazine. It's currently in Japan. It's gonna take a couple of days/weeks for me to receive my physical copy of this magazine. But I love the cover. It's New Year, or New Year Lillie again. Anniversary Lillie. And there are lots of interesting info over here. If you actually go to the page itself, it actually reveals a couple of interesting info. So nice, the cover. Over here, where is it? We have this thing. We have the reveal of this thing, which basically says that on September 30, I think in the letter and in the Pokemon Masters Twitter or website, it says that Giovanni or the villain arc will start on late September. Late September. But this magazine actually confirms that it's on September 30. It also says that the story event or the legendary event Lurking Shadow will return. The legendary event Lurking Shadow will return. What does that mean? Does that mean that Mega Mewtwo Y is gonna be a free-to-play sync pair? Or will the game suddenly surprise all of us by throwing in a gacha Mega Mewtwo Y? So hopefully you'll be free. I mean, how will they even nerf Mewtwo? If it's gonna be like a mega evolution of the current Mewtwo, well, the current Mewtwo stats are quite high already. But okay, personal thoughts. If this was free, if this is an upgrade to Mewtwo, I don't know how to convert. Use Google. Type that in Google Type that in Google. Let me convert that. 50 bucks. Define 50 bucks. 50 USD. Wait, my music ended. Let me replay my music. 50 USD to INR. It's 3,649.73 INR. So, nerf Mewtwo by decreasing defense stats. Oh, RESHIRAM is definitely better than Zekrom in my huge, I believe in all my heart that RESHIRAM is much better than Zekrom in terms of how it's developed. Because Zekrom, what's missing about Zekrom is a lot. Number one, Zekrom cannot raise his own critical hit rate. Number two, Zekrom loses super effective plus next once someone uses a sync move, which is very weird for me, at least. But he's still the strongest electric type striker out there, so nothing still beats Zekrom, to be completely honest. So, there are several ways that this can go. This can go, number one, as a free-to-play sync pair. If this is a free-to-play sync pair, it might be possible that this guy will finally get a 6-star EX form. And once that happens, slowly, every single legendary sync pair will have 6-star EX forms unlocked. That's possible. That's possibility number one. Number two, they just upgrade him with a Mega Mewtwo and nothing else. No 6-star EX form whatsoever. Number three is that he gets no Mega Mewtwo Y. Only the enemy Mewtwo gets Mega Mewtwo Y. Just the enemy and not us, which will suck very badly if that happens. And actually, guys, if this guy gets Mega Mewtwo Y, I'll be expecting Brendan to get a 6-star EX, or rather, to get... There's a little chance for Brendan to get Mega Sceptile once that happens. Please! Mega Sceptile! But here's the thing about Mega Sceptile. You know, if you check the game, if you check the sync move damage on every single sync pair with a Mega form, their sync move damage is actually low. Like, very low. Sync move power, very low. But Brendan's sync move attack power is quite high. So if Brendan actually gets a Mega form, except May. Really? Okay, I did not know. Let me check. I was just... Let's see. May. In that case, that would be awesome if May does not... Come on. Where is May? May sync move damage. Okay, May sync move damage is quite strong compared to the others. Nice. So, let's see if Sceptile actually gets a Mega form, if his sync move power will get nerfed or something. But that's Mewtwo. That's Giovanni and Mewtwo. Possibility number 4 or 5, I forgot. We get a Gacha Giovanni, which I don't know how that will happen, because it would be weird to have two Giovannis exactly the same outfit exactly the same Pokemon. One has Mega Evolution and one does not. So I don't know. I don't know what will happen. I already said if you're a new player, go for Lillie. I think. Go for Lillie if you're a new player. When is Marnie rerunning? No idea, but she should be close to rerunning at that sense. So yeah, that's what I think about Mewtwo. So if he actually gets a 6-star EX form, probably expect the rest to slowly get a 6-star EX form. Expect Cyrus to get a 6-star EX. Oh, I would love Cyrus to get a 6-star EX form. That Dragon Critical Strike 11 or something. If Lysander gets a 6-star EX form, oh boy. Double sync buff. That's basically the only thing we get, guys. If Lysander gets a 6-star EX form, we only get a double sync buff. That's it. His stats are already 20 out of 20. We don't get any increase in stats. We only get the double sync buff. If Getsis gets a 6-star EX form, the sync move power will increase a little bit more with 1.5 multipliers. If Mewtwo gets a 6-star EX form, it will hit everyone, and we still don't have a physical, or rather a 6-star EX striker, psychic type striker until today. Is it time for a 6-star EX psychic type striker to come? And that's why I think that it's also possible to get Mewtwo as a gacha unit. Because why will the game decide to give us a brand new 6-star EX striker that's psychic type, what we're missing from the game from start to today, for free? Why? Why would they miss the chance to earn money? I don't know. So, I don't know. If DNA goes their greedy ways, they will make Mewtwo a gacha unit, which I cannot imagine again how it will work, because it's gonna be weird. Probably a new mechanic. Okay, scout for Mewtwo. If you're able to scout for Mewtwo, you get a Mega Evolution. Same Mewtwo, same sync pair. The screen will upgrade to have a Mega Evolution. That would be so weird. That would be so weird. It's so weird. Unless one is Rainbow Rocket and one is Team Rocket. But this one is Rainbow Rocket. This one is Rainbow Rocket Mewtwo. This one is Rainbow Rocket Giovanni. Yeah, Hoopa is good, but then Hoopa is a tech sync pair, which cannot hit everyone. What we want is a sync pair to be able to hit everyone. Or a psychic type sync pair to hit everyone. And so far, there are no psychic moves that can do that. The closest one is Mew with Swift, but Swift is not a psychic type attack. So we do not have a psychic type that can hit everyone. There's Mew with Blizzard, but Blizzard cannot hit everyone. Musharna is very strong, yes. Mew does damage. Mew has a lot of damage potential with double sync multipliers like Blind Spot and Inertia. But the thing with Mew is that there's so many good things in his grid that you only have to choose a couple. So, I guess that's done. That's done, guys. So, I don't think I need to discuss these guys anymore. So, let me probably just bring you guys back to what I think about, for those who were not able to see my video, again, let me remind everyone that out of these sync pairs, I think the best one, or the best ones to get for new players are, okay, I'm gonna assume that you can only get one copy of each only. The best sync pairs to choose are only two in my eyes, and that is Signasuit Leaf and Champion Iris. Only those two are worth it at 1 out of 5, personally, if you're a new player. Because as I said, there's so many other sync pairs that far outclasses Red right now. You probably, if you want a good someone that will really help you in battle with just one copy. I'm talking about one copy, guys. You want Leaf or Signasuit Leaf and Champion Iris. Why not Alder? Because Champion Iris can do everything Alder does at 1 out of 5. Even better, Champion Iris lowers enemy special attack by 2 levels. Alder can only lower by 1 level. They're both 2 move gauge. Alder is extremely powerful, but you need 3 out of 5. You can only do the 5-star selects Pokefair Scout once, and I'm gonna assume that you cannot get more than 1 copy of each. Raihan is until we finally get news about Raihan getting a Dynamax form, I cannot recommend him too much. Until he gets a Dynamax form, I don't wanna probably talk too much about Raihan. Well, yeah, I mean, Alder is like my favorite bug type striker next to Nolan. And overall, Alder is like one of my favorite Pokemon or sync pairs in the game. But in terms of usefulness, guys, in terms of overall battles, I'm not just talking about bug type weakness. I'm talking about every single weakness. I think Leaf and Iris will help a lot any kind of battle. Alder, you know, use Hyper Beam, yeah. Strong damage. But then, if you're having a hard time with any stage, you can use Poison Stall method in any stage. And the easiest way to set up Poison Stall is Signasuit Leaf. And if you're having trouble with any stage that, you know, you just want the enemy to get weaker, use Champion Iris. Weaken the opponent with just 3 attacks. Triple Breaking Swipe, or triple Snarl, or triple both of them. So, I feel that for new players, the 2 of them are the best fitted. And until you get better in playing, you can explore more methods, like some other method aside from debuffing the enemy or Poison Stall. But yeah. What about Cynthia? You mean Signasuit Cynthia? She's slow. Until, I mean, she's Dragon type. Her trainer move is extremely good, but you need 3 out of 5 for that. Or was it 2 out of 5? I think it's 3 out of 5 because I did not get her trainer move MP refresh at 2 out of 5 before. Until you get her to 3 out of 5, you cannot maximize her potential. So, the best sync pairs I can recommend for newer players who are willing to spend money, by the way, on this game, because this banner is a paid banner. The ones I will highly recommend is them both. But if you're not a new player and you already have like Alder, you want to make him even more powerful, 3 out of 5 Alder is just destroys everything. He destroys stages badly. When is Emmet coming? He is probably a long time from now. A very long time from now. Emmet just came out like recently. 5 out of 5 Alder. I have him. Very strong. Where did you get those splash pages with the sync pair? So I edited them myself. So yeah. And then we go to this thing again, which for those, I have already discussed these, but let me just refresh everything I say. Holiday Rosa, very good with all the presents. Lance, Gyarados, or Dragonite? Gyarados! Gyarados! Holiday Rosa or Holiday Skyla. A lot of flinching. Random burn, random freeze, random paralysis. Palantine Serena, AOE, paralysis. Very good combination with Signasuit Cynthia or Zekrom and Zekrom. I told you guys it's 0.33%. Roy, did you actually get New Year Lillie in a daily discount? There's Fall Azarola, who I'm not sure if she's gonna have a rerun very soon, because normally, you know, the seasonal sync pairs have a rerun every year. I do not know if this will be considered a rerun or next month there will be a rerun or not. Steven, Sync Move Hail, Sync Move Hail, Sync Move Hail. They will rerun, said Arima. Darn it, Roy. What is the move level of your New Year Lillie now? Geralt, Lance Dos, or whatever you want to call him. Like, one of my favorite seasonal outfits before. Flying type. How does he compare with Anniversary Steven? Sing move damage, Lance is probably much stronger than I'm just guessing. Lance is probably stronger than Steven, but damage, attack move, physical, rather normal attacks, I think Steven is much stronger than Lance. Steven, Metagross, or Sandslash? Metagross. Fall Hilbert, only Dark type 6-star EX striker until now. Karen does not have a 6-star EX form yet. So, what is my favorite seasonal to use? My favorite is New Year Lillie and Springberg. The two of them. So fun to use. Summer Lyra. AOE Sleep if you have 6-star EX. How about Absol? Absol what? Absol is not a 6-star EX striker. Hilbert, Oshawott, or Mighty Yena? Oh. Ooh. They serve very, very different roles. You know, what's funny about Hilbert is that the best support for Fall Hilbert is actually the other Hilbert. Did you guys know that? The best support for this guy is actually the other Hilbert. Because this guy needs attack stats. This guy, well, he needs a critical... He can buff his own critical hit rate. He can buff up his speed. But the other Hilbert buffs defense, which this guy lowers on his own. Buffs critical hit rate, buffs attack, and buffs speed. So the other Hilbert is this Hilbert's best support. Which cannot happen. Because you cannot have both same characters in the same team. Which is so sad. I've ranted about my thoughts for Summer Lyra. She has like the worst gridded sync pair ever. Worst grid. One of the worst grids. It's a joke. I don't know why the game designed her grid to be like that. But her grid is a joke. Like, you have to be asleep before some tiles will activate. Which I don't know why. I don't know why the game did that. You can't even fall asleep. Only like 1 or 2 stages actually make you fall asleep in the entire game. So I don't know. Palentine's Dawn, extremely good. Debuffing the enemy, buffing yourself. And yeah, one of the very few special defense debuffers in the game. Perfect combination with Bianca. Perfect combination with Bianca. Steven Metagross or RAYQUAZA? Metagross. Erica or Holiday Erica. If the enemy loves to debuff you, Erica is your best friend. Layup will bring back all your lowered stats to normal. So, yeah. And also AoE healing, X regen all. That's Holiday Erica's role in the game. Again, AoE healing brings back all lowered stats to 0 or normal. And then there's this guy, which I was trying to analyze this a couple of days ago in bed. I was wondering why this guy does not have a 6-star EX form until now. And you know what? I'm thinking that it's possible for that guy to finally get a 6-star EX form here. It's possible to get a 6-star EX form. And you know why? I will go back to this screen and look back at this slide. The banner starts on September 10. Ends on September 16. It's possible that the data mine or the update will happen before September 10 or on September 10 and give us a 6-star EX form for Seabolt. It's possible. It's also possible that we do not get a 6-star EX form for Seabolt, but it's possible that we will get, possible that this is the data mine. This is a hint as to when the data mine will come. And it's possible that finally shafted Seabold will finally get a 6-star EX form. And then we will get news as to who our second half of the month sync pairs will be. Again, the month is just starting. It's just starting. So, expect a couple of sync pairs to come. At least one. There's definitely gonna be at least one. on September 16. Why September 16? Because the Kanto. Where's my thing? Oh, why did my slides froze? Because the Kanto prelude of the villain arc begins on September. Again, 16, not 15 for Asia. For the West, it's 15, 11 p.m. For us, for those in Asia or in the East, it's September 16. So it's gonna be on the same day as when this banner will end, and there will definitely be new banners to come. Now, who will those banners be? I don't know. It's, again, it might be Mewtwo. It might be Rose over here, but then it's the Kanto prelude. Meaning they're gonna focus on Kanto sync pairs. It's possible that it's gonna be the admins of Team Rocket. It's possible that, you know, a lot of people are excited about Alistair. So there's probably a possibility of Alistair coming out on September 16. Or maybe some other sync pair. So, yeah. I mean, the banners end quite far. You still have until September 29. Leon's banner though, or Signasuit Leon's banner ends on September 15. So, if you want to scout for Signasuit Leon, you cannot wait until this drops. But most likely, we will have a data mine soon, probably within the week. I don't know if they will be evil enough to drop another Master Fair. I still don't know why they teased Red in Leon Eternatus event. Me too. I don't know too. I don't know. So, did they not appear in the story event Hearts United? I haven't played the story yet. So I don't know. Oh, don't start a war. No, I will not answer that, Assassin Boy. I will not answer that question. Okay, guys. I think I've discussed everything I wanted to say. Let me know your thoughts right now. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them. But yeah, mostly that's it for me. I'll probably stream Unite after this. If not Unite, I'll stream whatchamacallit, Persona or Monster Hunter. Do N and Zekrom reroll. Steven again? I don't understand. Do you mean when will they come out? Mewtwo X or Y? Oh, personally I like Y better. Because here's my thing about Mewtwo. Mewtwo is a clone of Mew. And Mewtwo is like the closer it looks to Mew, the more successful the experiment. So by being like a Mega Mewtwo Y, it shrinks down and it looks closer to Mewtwo. It looks like, is this like, is the dragon character Frieza or something? Been not watching Dragon Ball for the longest time. I'm not exactly a fan of Mega Mewtwo X. Like, if you ask me to, if you want me to compare Charizard X or Y, I also prefer Y better than X. Imagine Pierce is also a Giovanni's team. Oh, speaking of which, Toxtricity is one of the promoted Pokemon in the Japanese Pokemon Center page as the Halloween Pokemon. Toxtricity, Scorbunny, what else? So there's a not Toxtricity, Toxel. So who do you think the fall sync pairs will be next month? Yes, it's next month. It's next month already. New seasonals. Ooh, new seasonals next month. Let's check the Pokemon Center page. Check this out. Look at that cute Scorbunny. Roxy and Toxtricity. Roxy? Why Roxy? I would prefer Pierce. Look at this cute Scorbunny. Come on. Come on. And then there's a Dreepy over here. Look at this cute Scorbunny. Ah. Sol only looks at Banban. Look, there's a Scorbunny over there. It's so cute. This is gonna turn into a Scorbunny simping thing. And look at this. I did not order the plates because they're expensive. I'm trying to save money, but look at this. Oh, this thing sold out. I did not order this. Oh well. Look at this thing. Ah. And look, you can bake cookies or bake things. And I cannot imagine how this would look. Oh, because aren't they both related to guitar? I wish there was a Scorbunny. Look, if this is like a Scorbunny thing. Ah! You can bake Scorbunny cookies. It's so cute. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you later in my stream. And what else are your questions? Oh, Majin Buu. Oh yeah, Majin Buu, not Frieza, sorry. Wait, Frieza? Let me check. Is it Frieza or Yes, Frieza! I'm correct. Frieza. Combination of Frieza and Majin Buu. So you said that Toxtricity and Scorbunny is related to Masters. What Toxtricity and Scorbunny are related to Masters? What do you mean? I think it's about time that the game slowly introduced us to Victor and Scorbunny. Because Hop got Zamazenta, which basically says that... I mean, I cannot imagine anyone else getting Scorbunny. Then they suddenly throw in a Rillaboom with grassy surge. Come on, we need Scorbunny. A Scorbunny that can turn into any type. His sync move can turn into any type depending on the last attack it used. That would be so awesome. So if he uses Sucker Punch or any dark type move, his sync move will become dark type. If you use High Jump Kick, sync move will become fighting type. If you use Pyro Ball, the sync move will become fire type. If you use Bounce, the sync move will become flying type. That would be move type once. This one will probably change like forever depending on what. Probably not 4 attacks, probably just 3, and the last one is a very good trainer move that maximizes your attack stat and maximizes your critical hit rate. Kind of similar to Lillie except for attack stat. Yeah, except for attacks, Lillie is like special attack. Giovanni can be like maximize attack stat plus critical hit rate. Oh, that would be the best. And since Giovanni is like mostly a physical attacker, I'll be looking forward to that. Hopefully. Giovanni deserves the best treatment. Okay, I'm done, guys. You will get 10 out of 5 for Bun Bun. I'm done. I will see you guys later. Thank you for joining me. Again, too long, don't watch. I recommend Lillie as the sync pair to get for new players. Just because availability and user friendliness. For new players who are willing to spend money on gems, the best things I would recommend over here are Signasuit Leaf and Champion Iris. And for these guys, I don't know. The rates are low. If you're willing to risk it, then go ahead. But there will be new banners in 1.5 week. 1.5 week. Seasonals, new seasonals next month. So until then, this is Sol, also known as SPL Gum, also known as Spatial Gum, also known as Grunt. The artist team's called Grunt. And that's like my reevaluation of these sync pairs. I hope Steven gets buffed. Lillie does not need a buff. N does not need a buff. Steven needs a buff. Badly.